I've told this story only a few times in my life, and every time I do, I still question myself. Was it just stress? An old house making normal sounds? Or something I still can't explain? I'm not trying to convince anyone. I just want to tell you exactly how it happened.
The house wasn't empty. We met and almost immediately started living together. It wasn't romantic, not dramatic, just practical. The house belonged to his uncle. Old, wooden, 2 floors, long corridors. We weren't alone there. His brother, his brother's wife, their little son, and us. 6 people, plenty of noise, plenty of life, at least during the day. That first night, I woke up to the sound of the front door unlocking. Metal handle, a short scrape. Then the soft thud of the door opening. I froze. Footsteps followed, clear, measured, moving slowly down the hallway. I assumed someone came home late, but my husband was asleep next to me. I stepped into the corridor. Silence. The door was locked. Everyone was asleep. I told myself it was the house settling. A few nights later, it happened again. The door. The footsteps. This time I stayed in bed. I listened. I could almost track the sound, where it paused, where it shifted, and then nothing. Morning came. No one had gone out. No one had come in. The moment that changed everything happened when we were all together. 6 people in the kitchen, talking, laughing. Then, a violent, metallic crash, like someone had flipped a bucket filled with nails, or thrown a metal object across a room. It echoed through the house. All of us went silent at the same time. We ran toward the sound. Nothing. No broken glass, no fallen object, no displaced furniture. The child hadn't touched anything. No one was near that room, but every single one of us heard it. Exactly the same way.
That was the moment I realized it wasn't just in my head, because when you're alone you can down yourself. But when 6 people stop talking at the exact same second and look at each other, that's different.
After that, the atmosphere changed. Not visibly, not dramatically, but something felt occupied, especially near the entrance. Sometimes it felt like someone was standing just out of sight. Not a shadow, not a shape, just presence, like the house had an extra breath. We searched for reasons. Old wood expands, metal contracts, pipes echo, drafts move doors, but footsteps don't echo like pipes. And metal doesn't crash without something falling. We checked everything. Nothing was loose, nothing was broken, nothing was out of place. One evening I heard it again. The door, the slow steps. But this time I didn't feel fear. I waited. The steps stopped right outside our bedroom. I was certain someone was standing there. I opened the door suddenly. The hallway was empty, but the front door, it was slightly open, just enough to notice. The lock wasn't fully turned, as if someone had either just entered or just left. We stayed there a few more months. Sometimes it was quiet. Sometimes the sounds returned. Then we moved out. About a year later, I ran into the family who moved in after us. The first thing they asked was, "Did you ever hear the front door at night?"
When they asked that question, I didn't answer right away, because in that moment I understood something. Whatever it wasn't just ours.